Hello, fellow rebel capitalists. Hope you are well. I've got some breaking news that is not just good news, but fantastic news. The UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson just came out and said they are getting rid of all of their mandates. So that means the passports, gone. Mask mandates, gone. This is just a reason to celebrate, in my opinion. And we've been talking about this a lot lately on this channel and on my Twitter feed, how I think they're going to be doing, and they are, the media and the politicians doing a huge 180. And we could see the end to not all, but a lot of the insanity going into the spring, definitely into the summer. Now, that said, I think that the global elite will try to replace it with another crisis, that being the scariant of climate change. But we'll have to address that, cross that bridge when we get there, as my parents always used to say. But for right now, let's just take time to take a deep breath and celebrate a victory here, at least in the UK. And I think we're going to see something similar play out in the United States, even in some of the, maybe not California, New York, but a lot of the states that are kind of on the fence, if you will. So let's check this out. This is on Twitter and a video from Boris Johnson. And my first question to Josh was, hey, I want to make sure this is recent, like someone's not kind of trolling you or something like that on Twitter, and this is something from last year or something like that. But no, this is from today or yesterday, and this is happening right now. So let's take a listen here.
We can return to Plan A in England and allow Plan B regulations to expire. As a result, from the start of Thursday next week, mandatory certification will end. Organisations can, of course, choose to use the NHS COVID pass voluntarily, but we will end the compulsory use of COVID status certification in England. From now on, the government is no longer asking people to work from home. And people should now speak to their employers about arrangements for returning to the office. And having looked at the data carefully, the Cabinet concluded that once regulations lapse, the government will no longer mandate the wearing of face masks anywhere. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, from tomorrow, we will no longer require face masks in classrooms, and the Department for Education will shortly remove national guidance on their use in communal areas. In the country at large, we will continue to suggest the use of face coverings in enclosed or crowded spaces, particularly when you come into contact with people you don't normally meet, but we will trust the judgment of the British people and no longer criminalise anyone who chooses not to wear one.
There we go. So, and I back this up. I looked at this article from the Associated Press. This is, let's see, I don't have a date on this, but I'm 99% sure that this is from today, right here. Okay. And you can see right at the beginning, this backs up what we were saying, or what he was saying, that masks and the passports will be dropped for large events as the scariant in the UK is on the decline. So great news. I know this isn't getting back to complete freedom and liberty like we would like to see. We're far from that, but this is a big win, and I think it's something that should give us definitely a ray of hope going into the spring and into the summer. And I think it's just give us that much more momentum going into this weekend, when I'm going to participate with I'm sure a lot of you in the march DC, that is Defeat themandatesdc.com. And that's the march January 23rd from the Washington Monument to the Lincoln Memorial. I'm not sure how many people are going to be there, maybe 50,000 people, where we're going to stand up against the mandates, really stand up for freedom, liberty, and free market capitalism. And this just gives us a lot of wind for our sails, so to speak. So that great news. I'm very excited about this. Oh boy, we got the sun in here. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Well, oh my goodness gracious. Sorry for blinding you. I didn't realize I was doing that. Okay, so well, I'll go ahead and do the outro right here so I'm not destroying anyone's retinas. So we stand up for freedom, liberty, free market capitalism. We'll see you in the next video.